Hello everyone, welcome. So I'm making this YouTube video. I made like a wasted 17 minutes of my life making a a video about PNG tubers and me reacting to them. That was 17 minutes of my life just wasted because the video ended. And then I made one where I was gonna answer questions that weren't even directed at me, and I was like, "Bro, get a hang of yourself." Although I did ask a question in a PNG tuber's YouTube video. I want to see if I can actually, sneak in there. you know, See if I get in. I'll make an actual other video about Meowbay later. Let's answer these questions. What is the assumption that people make about you that is totally wrong? I think some people may assume that most people don't assume things. However, the one thing that one person has assumed of me that was completely wrong. Some people makes assumptions. Nobody has really made any assumptions of me. So let's generate a different question. How much money would you need in the bank to feel comfortable to retire today? $1,000,000. I'm joking, not $1,000,000. Retire YouTube? None. I'm not even making money and I'm making YouTube videos. Why have you recently realized that you have been doing wrong? Recently, I've realized that just doing nothing with your life, like not actually trying. What have I been doing wrong in my life? Barely getting any sleep. I'll still sometimes do it on weekends, but actual weekdays I've been trying to get more sleep. I've been doing my sleep schedule wrong. Do you remember what the first school report you wrote about was about? First school report? What type of report? Now, as far back as I can remember, it was like in 2nd or 3rd grade. I know I have horrible memory considering that I'm in 6th grade right now, and I'm about to be in 7th. I wrote well, it wasn't a report actually. I don't remember any reports to be honest, except I remember that I did one of City of Ember, right? What was the name of it? I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, I don't remember. All the things you have bought in your life, which has been the worst purchase? I haven't really bought anything. Like, my parents usually buy stuff for me because I am poor and have no money. But I'll ask first, what has been the worst purchase? I'm going to be completely honest. The worst purchase is most video games because most of the time I'll forget that they even existed and leave them. There's a shark game that looked really cool. I haven't even touched. I'll probably eventually make a stream about it or something. Eventually, but I'm not really. I'm not really in a video game mood with PlayStation 4. Maybe it's just that I'm so used to Nintendo Switch that I immediately go PlayStation 4. No video games. Although I may make a Danganronpa 2 revisit. What have you found more helpful than you ever imagined it could be? Math. Math is actually really helpful. Video games. YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, you need to know the math and analytics, obviously. Find out what videos are doing better. Like, my shorts. Shorts will automatically do better since there's an entire shorts feed. And the CEO of YouTube goes, actual really long videos that people spend on time on? Nah. Short videos. Especially when you put hashtag short, guaranteed to get at least one view. Guaranteed to get more than one view, actually. Guaranteed to at least get 5. Really, it's kind of absurd. But math, will always help. Okay, look, getting more numbers of views on a YouTube video always helps. More subscribers always helps. However, having less haters will always help, but it also won't help at all. Because if you have more haters making videos of your content, it has pros and cons. Pro, a lot more people are viewing your content, especially if you like birth seeds, like the birth seed of Jelly Bean Hate came from, I think, the beak. So now everybody did it, which resulted in Jelly Bean getting more views. Most of the people, in fact, I think most of them were people calling her cringe, and they watched her and thought that she wasn't cringe. So that could do it, but it could also result in bad things, like getting doxxed, like Jelly Bean's face, or Malba's face, which wasn't even Malba's face. They doxed an entirely random person, which is really disgusting. But math is always helpful. And I used YouTube as an example, but like building stuff, if you're become a builder in the future, would really help. In Survivor, I mean, you have to build a shelter. And there's also a lot of math questions. You want that $1,000,000? Well, you have to be good at strategy. You have to be good at the math challenges, if they ever have one. So yeah. How far back can you trace your family tree? Well, my great-grandma, and that's how far I can trace it. I haven't looked at any family trees, so with this question, originally, what is your current favorite TV show? The Owl House and Amphibia are my current favorite TV shows. Like, those are the TV... Oh, actually, no. Well, Survivor is. Survivor, Owl House, and Amphibia. Those are my three current favorite TV shows. Those are... Recently, though, it's just been Survivor, since those other two I've been waiting for those episodes to come out on Disney+. If you... Oh, wait, what was it 5 years ago? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I was 7? I think it might have been Scooby-Doo. I don't remember, though. Actually, I think that was when I was 6 years old. 7? It was either Scooby-Doo or Total Drama. If you had to wear a hat for the next week, what type of hat would you choose? I would choose a straw hat, just so I could act incredibly cringy. People go, they're wearing a straw? I'm joking. What does nobody want to talk about, but really should? How nobody wants to talk about the fact, like really nobody talks about the small people that do bad things. Then they turn into big people. You need to take care of the problem when it's already small. Now, I'm not really a philosopher or anything, but yeah. What old school skill set do you have? Now, I wouldn't call it old, but school skill? I'm pretty good in choir. Is music a school skill? I mean, I'm actually in a choir. I just don't like singing well unless I'm on a concert or like it's actually important. I love throwing my voice. Like people, where I could sing that way better if I was actually like in a concert. I have no motivation though to actually sing good. Do you enjoy people watching? You're watching what? My videos? Yeah. Oh wait, watching you in public? Only if I want attention. I want attention from my parents though, not random strangers that will go, do you want candy? And I do not want attention while I'm walking home, so generally no. What are your opinion on naps? What are naps? Acronym. What are naps? Do you mean actually sleeping naps? Actually sleeping? Like during the morning? Fine. I have a stepmom that does that a lot. What do you find the most boring part of your life at the moment? Aimlessly watching YouTube videos. That is probably the most boring part of my life. That's the part of my life that I could live without. However, if I became a commentary YouTuber and actually had good audio, I could rake in some dough, get popular. I really want to get popular. I don't want the dough. Getting dough would mean that, like, different people get, when you get popular, you get doxxed. Your family gets doxxed. Everybody just gets doxxed, so it's horrible to get famous. Famous and actually have, like, it's horrible to get famous, but it's also good. That's something that you should start, but haven't. I really should start. I don't know. What smell always brings back some type of memory? Any smells? Dog poop brings back memories of stepping in it. But, like, not generally. How difficult is it for you to try new things? Really, really difficult. I have a hard time trying new things. Depends on the thing, actually, if it interests me. What do you like to do that's traditionally considered masculine? Is lifting up... I don't think lifting up chairs is, but maybe running? I mean, I don't know what's traditionally considered masculine. But I remember I've been thinking about a lot lately. Well, when I'm at school, me and my teacher walk around the track, and we had talk about our class and who would win Big Brother, or who do we think would win Survivor. And recently we were doing death games, and, like, I was trying to make it complex and stuff, and I remember that a lot lately. When are you most productive? When I get good sleep. And when I am making YouTube videos, since they're kind of easy to make when you record them with Mozy. However, they will not be good. They'll be incredibly cringy. I already know that I'm cringy, but I don't give a flying crap about that. Why? I'm doing these videos for fun. And fame, but mostly fun. I mean, you can't do them for, like, fame and popularity. Like, if you don't actually have passion in your videos, it might be hard to rake in that dough. Just saying. Can you explain love? Love is a chemical, I think. Right? Love is a chemical? I'm pretty sure it's a love. Love is something that you feel for someone. That's what love is. What's something immature that you think your parents do? My stepmom yells a lot, so I'll do my stepmom yelling too much. Do you name inanimate objects? Depends. I have named my Nintendo Switch Switchy, and I named my puppet Crazy Shark. And I usually name our stuffed animals. Like the James Subway merch fan and stuff like that. At what age do you think you become an adult, and when do you actually think you're dead? I'm not old enough to answer this question. I'm like 13 years old. What do you think is the most useful skill to know? That's really hard. There's so many useful skills. I honestly don't know. However, if I had to pick one, empathy, actually caring about other people's feelings, is probably the most useful skill. That's what gets you your job, okay? Feel empathy, being able, social skills. Social skills are the most useful ones. That may not be entirely the case, but most of the time that's what helps you get a job. Although it might not, and that's what helps you win Survivor. Yeah. Hi. I'm making a YouTube video about a random word generator, and I'm answering their questions. Alright, generate random questions. What's something about you today that the old you would find surprising? Probably the fact that I've only flipped over one desk in class. But the old me, like the one that used to kick my teacher over not being, the one that would push someone over and kick them in the ribs for stealing a book, would be really surprised surprised at how much I've grown about that. And I'm proud of myself. Now, it may not seem much to you, but it's pretty big for me. If you could be, could ch- be, if you could choose to be famous for something, what would it be? I want to be famous for winning Survivor. Like, if I had to pick Survivor, I want to win Survivor. What's so interesting about you that few people know? Most, if you know me pretty well, you'll be able to figure out a lot. I don't know. I mean, I guess some things, but like, I don't know. What is money to you? Money is the thing that you use to live. If you have no money, I'm sorry, you're done for the world. When you're an adult.
Money is life.
Me, I'm not selfish like that. Like, I want to...
Money is happiness.
Okay, that's not what I meant. But, like, if you need to pay your taxes and you have no money, you're kind of screwed. Is there a personality trait that you'd like to adopt from one of your... How do you adopt a personality trait? Oh, yeah, I'm going to the adoption center. Oh, my God. An ego. I want to buy that. I want to adopt that person. If you knew the winning lottery numbers, will you keep them to yourself or share with others?
Keep to yourself. You get more money.
I would share it with my mom.
Oh,
What was a situation you thought would be terrible, but you actually enjoyed it?
1 second. I need to...
Situation I thought would be terrible, but I actually enjoyed it. Going on a couple of roller coasters.
Roller coasters are
Yeah.
fun.
They are fun, but like, before you go on, and you see how big they are, and the upside down stuff, that will make you think that the experience will be terrible. Have you ever seen a movie that you thought was better than the book?
Don't pull it. So I'm trying to undo it right
Something that's better than the book? Don't know. I haven't noticed many movie adaptations. Most of the time, though, the books are better than the movies. What animal do you think best reflects your personality? I don't know. I might need to think about that more. What's the next line to cross off your list? A list of what? You didn't specify. I'm sorry.
What's the question?
What's the next line to cross off your list?
The next
Oh,
what?
oh my! The next line to cross off your list.
Lunch?
List.
The next what to cross off your list?
Line.
Oh, it's like a bucket list.
Oh, okay. Well, on my is becoming. On my bucket list is getting like 20 views on a video that isn't a stream or shorts. That from me, that isn't a stream or shorts. Like getting 20 views on like this video. That's my next line. What is your biggest regret from the last month? Biggest regret. Oh yeah, I pushed someone. That it wasn't very nice of me. I should have just lightly asked them to shut up. Have you ever had a missed connection encounter? What does that mean? What's your opinion on social media? There's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons. That's my opinion. What's something uncomfortable? You feel everyone should experience it at least once in their life. The birds and the bees talk. What's the story behind your last rant? You asked me a question. The story behind... you mean big major rants? Oh, well, I wanted to make a YouTube video, and I started ranting about something. I don't know. The last time I made a rant that I remember was about my mom's ex. Not my actual dad, the one that I called Dad, Charles. He sucked. I'm not going to explain anymore because that's personal. Do you have a moment in your life which you wish you could relive? Did I have to reset everything in my previous life? No. What sound will instantly melt your heart? I think this one's runnable, but is it gun melt heart or bad melt heart? Oh, sounds? Oh my god, saying, do you mean like love? I don't know. You already asked me that question. It's the one thing that you seem to constantly lose. Time. What's simply too difficult? Not accidentally spreading any hate. That's really difficult. I've accidentally spreaded hate onto other people a bunch of times. What's something others purchase, but you simply can't understand why? I cannot understand why people purchase OnlyFans. I don't understand. Well, I do understand they're perverts, but like, why? If you were to start your own business, what would it be? The business would be called, business? What would it be? I would start a business that would help DGQ clean up the planet. I don't know. How do you usually react if you receive bad service? At a restaurant? I haven't gotten much... Oh, wait. Well, I was around 6 or 7 years old at the time. I was really young. As I am right now. And one person got my order wrong, and I got really mad and told them that I would never go to a restaurant again. And, I kind of regret that. That is my biggest regret. I'm joking. That was in the last month. What's something that you think you may have been the only person in the world to ever do? Nothing. Well, that's impossible. What's the biggest wager? Oh, well, one time in Jeopardy, I wagered all my money. I'm joking. Well, one time in Survivor Simulator, I put myself in there, and I wagered my vote in order to get an advantage, and I lost. So I lost my vote, and that was the biggest wager I've ever made. What do you wish you understood better? Some of the things that my dad has said to me, I guess. I wish I could understand math better. What's the best comeback you've ever heard? So many good comebacks I've ever heard. Well, one time, in a book I read, somebody said that they embarrassed the person, and the person's comeback was not like you already did it here. I honestly have no idea, but there's so many good comebacks. I've heard many. Can you describe your personal style? Do you mean like clothes-wise? I really like graphic shirts. Like shirts, not blood graphic or SE graphic, but like graphic art on them, like things I'm a fan of, like My Hero Academia, Naruto, that type of stuff.
No, cat, out.
Plus, I really like coats. Well, not coats, but hoodies. I really like hoodies. Hoodies are cool. What's the last thing that truly disappointed you? I was really disappointed when Mobazine didn't record the 17-minute long video I made about the PNG tubers. That's the last thing that has truly disappointed me right now. There are a lot of things that have disappointed me that were worse, but yeah. What recent thing have you decided that you're completely over and done with? I am completely over and done with when my parents tell me that I need to go to bed, and I just stay up until like 1 watching random crap. I'm completely over and done with that. What food do you have a love-hate relationship with? I have a love-hate relationship with apple slices. There are a lot of good apple slices, but then there's those bad and disgusting ones. So, yeah. What is the next big purchase you're currently saving for? I am not saving for anything right now, actually. What can you talk about for hours? Hours? I would probably get tired of talking about things. Probably YouTubers. I talk about YouTubers for hours because they're just so gosh darn interesting. What do you do in secret that you're proud of? Nothing. So the last thing you complained about, how Obelzing didn't record my YouTube video that I spent 17 minutes on. Have you had a missed connection? Oh my god, you already asked me that. What is the best part of rain? Best part of rain, eh? It's the best part about rain. Is how it looks absolutely dripping when it's rain. Oh yeah, and another really good thing about rain is that it makes the environment enjoy. Like, I can't really explain. Have you ever had or witnessed a drop the mic moment? No. But it's something that will instantly annoy you. When people say this. When people will dehumanize people just because they said one thing. Or, no, but it won't instantly annoy me until, like, I know the reasons. Instantly, when people actively when someone physically hurts their child, that will instantly, not annoy me, that will make me just really, let's do, okay, something that'll instantly annoy me. It instantly annoys me whenever somebody says that having depression is weird / quirky. How can you describe your humor? Can you give an example? I cannot give an example, but I like doing puns. Like, Meowba is a catastrophe. I know, really bad. I really like dark, morbid humor if it's done correctly. What's something that you never seem to get tired of doing? Making YouTube videos. I never seem to get tired of making them. I'm joking. Is there anything that makes you angrier than it should? I should get less angry at people since I have no control of people. I can't just go walk up I can't just go walk up to somebody who stole someone's money and go, you can't do that, and then control them, and then make them bring back the money. What is the most recent life lesson? Not sit on your technology every day. Actually go out and walk. Yourself, what to usually think about, and how I should just stem. If you had to change the language you speak, which one would you choose? I would choose Japanese just so that I could learn English and then roast Meowba's horrible English. I actually have no specific one, but I watch anime, so I'd actually be able to watch anime without the subtitles. So yeah. I honestly have no idea though. What were you most afraid of when you were younger? Do you still have that theory? When I was younger, I was the most afraid of clowns. It's really mild now, but I do still have the fear. Where is the last place you've been where you felt completely out of place? Completely out of place? I don't remember. Can you describe my personal... I already did that question. Alright, well, it's already almost half an hour. It's half an hour, basically. I should probably just end this video. In fact, I bet all of you left the video after 1 minute of me rambling. I bet nobody's gonna watch this video. Prove me wrong! I bet everybody's gonna dislike the video. Prove me wrong! Yeah, I think you know that I'm being desperate. Anyway, bye!